Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. Here's the headline: Access DOJ initiative aims to help veterans, citizens obtain justice. Interesting title, interesting headline. Let's jump into it. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share with a friend, all that good stuff. I truly appreciate it. The two asks, right? Hit the thumbs up, let the video run. That's what helps get this into the hands of those that need it. And that's really us working together, right? Can't do it alone. Many hands make light work. All right, let's jump into this. All right, the U.S. Department of Justice unveiled an initiative it said will make agency services and websites more user-friendly for citizens and veterans seeking justice. The initiative, led by the Office for Access to Justice and dubbed Access DOJ, focuses on customer experience and human-centered design, a problem-solving process to simplify and promote program services and resources. There's a quotation here: the pursuit of access to justice for all requires innovation and modern tools. Director Rossi said in a statement to Federal Times, human-centered design practices can help close the justice gap by making our services and programs more accessible and effective and efficient. I threw in an extra and, whatever. So moving on. For example, human-centered design has already been used in this initiative and revise the presidential pardon form after an individual completes a sentence with the Justice Department's Office of Pardon Attorney. Those forms are completed and usually completed with the help of legal counsel. So the department simplified the language, eliminating unnecessary questions, and built in a checklist to make it easier for applicants to fill it in without one. That new form is currently in use, and its redevelopment involved feedback from the public, usability testing, and best practices in design. In 2022, the latest year for the ranking, the DOJ received an F in quality writing in the Center for Plain Languages report card, which, by the way, I'm a big fan of plain languages. Very easy, short words preferred. Thank you. All right. Moving on. With public trust in government at near record lows, the Biden administration has ordered agencies to look for ways to revamp, modernize, and declutter the systems that Americans use to interact with them. In 2021, an executive order said the trust can be earned back when government is held accountable for designing and delivering services with a focus on the actual experience of the people whom it's meant to serve. Think about that in the context of the VA serving you, the veteran, and what that looks like, not now in the sense of somebody who's already service connected at whatever levels and all that. No. Go back in time to when you first had to deal with the VA, right? So I agree that there needs to be some revamping with government agencies. Anyway, let's move on. Veterans are also facing many of the same legal challenges civilians are, like unemployment and family law disputes. From their service, they can also encounter mental health and physical health issues. According to an ATJ, I'm not sure what that is, ATJ, maybe one of you out there know. According to an ATJ fact sheet, veterans experience a multitude of civil and criminal legal disadvantages. For example, in 2021, 84% of civil legal problems braved by low-income veterans did not receive enough or any legal help. Neglected legal issues can increase the likelihood of homelessness or incarceration. 1 in 3 veterans have reported being arrested at least once, compared to 1/5 of the non-veteran population, and over 100,000 are incarcerated in state or federal facilities. Of incarcerated veterans in the U.S., approximately 30% have a history of homelessness. Since 2021, ATJ has been working to improve access for veterans, service members, and their families through veteran-centered engagement to understand their legal needs and perspectives. Before the launch of the Access DOJ, ATJ worked with legal aid providers, veterans, and veteran organizations to inform to inform improvements to services provided, and the launch can expand this access, according to an ATJ spokesperson. ATJ is hard for me to say. Access to Justice, ATJ, there it is. Consent with the mission and goals of Access DOJ and the Office of Access to Justice, ATJ, is centering the voices of veterans and collaboratively design people-centered solutions, the spokesperson said. So again, I like short words. Don't know why this article is talking about short words, but they're using big words. All right. ATJ is working to increase access to justice for veterans through veteran-centered engagement by hosting virtual briefings, listening sessions, and re-entry simulations open to legal aid partners and veterans. For its own part, Access DOJ will conduct high-impact projects with internal offices, provide resources and training and usability testing and plain language writing, and will chain a group of representatives from the department to share their experiences and advance the initiative. Next on the list for Access DOJ is to focus on the how to reduce barriers to reporting crime or law violations to the department by reviewing and improving the reporting portals. When government forms and processes are only accessible to lawyers or those who can afford them, everyone suffers. And the justice gap widens. Attorney General Garland and White House counsel Delarey said in a roundtable report, "We remain committed to ensuring that every American can truly access the legal system, services, and benefits of this nation." So, good information, right? The other thing that I do want to kind of throw out there for folks that are not aware are two other, since this is about legal stuff, two other legal channels in the event that you are a veteran who got a DUI or has some other sort of a legal issue that you're dealing with currently. There are two military/veteran programs essentially within the court system, and they're essentially collaborative courts within the court system. One is Veterans Treatment Court. The other is Military Diversion Court. Okay, two different avenues into the court system in which they work with you in a more collaborative and we'll say healing approach, trying to address the root cause of the issues and not the actual violation, right? So if you are a veteran who is in some sort of a legal issue, talk to your attorney, talk to your public defender, Google search Veterans Treatment Court or Military Diversion Court and see if that is an avenue in which you can partake. So with that, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great one, and remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.